Hey guys, it's Tammy. Thanks for joining me today. I'd like to share a project that I created for the piecebypiece.etsy.com with you today. This project is truly an inspired project. If you follow Roxyfur, that's her YouTube name, you will probably know that she has started a weekly series where she makes cards based on some sort of inspiration. And so far she's been taking layouts from various card magazines and then putting her own spin on them and creating her version of the layout. So I've really enjoyed watching Roxy, and if you don't follow her, I definitely recommend getting over there and checking out her videos. They're really fun to watch. I told her that it feels like I'm at a little fireside chat doing card making with her. She's a really fun storyteller. So anyway, so this is a video response also to Roxy's video because she inspired me to share what inspires me. So I made a series of 3 cards. It seems like whenever I make one card, I have to make 2 others that go with it. I don't know what that's about, but that's what happens with me. So these 3 cards were inspired by a couple of things. One was I recently went to CHA, Craft and Hobby Association trade show, and I took several different classes, and ironically one of the classes that I liked the least inspired me the most just to make these cards. And here's what inspired me. It was a card class, and what I didn't like about it was that it was basically you know, do this, do that. There was not really any technique shared. It was a matter of just layering papers on a card base. So I ended up, walking out of the class because it just wasn't, I didn't feel it was a good use of time. But what I thought was interesting was this particular card base. So this particular card was designed to hold, I think they had a paper flower sticking out here, but I just liked the way that came out and I thought it was interesting. So that was an inspiration to me. I wanted to somehow duplicate something like this. And then the second thing that would inspired me was my recent design team kit that I got from Bev at the Piece by Piece. She has a new collection of these fabric flowers. She has been carrying these in the store for a while, but she got a lot of colors, and they're really, really pretty. I really am enjoying these colors. So I had those, and then another new product she has is this fabric. I think she sells it in 8-inch squares, and it comes in a variety of colors, but this is the one I used on my card project, this red one, which is really pretty. It has these scalloped cut flowers, and they're just really fun to play with. So I wanted to somehow put these things together. I wanted to make good use of those fabric flowers and this card idea. So the first card that I came up with was this one, and I've shared this on my blog because I did it for Unity Stamps. Has they call it Friends with Flair. It's a blog hop every Friday that anybody can do, and so I love making cards for that because I love their stamps, and this is one of their stamps. It says, decide to make every single day the very best day of your one precious life. And I love that stamp. So anyway, this was the card that came out of that inspiration, and here's how I ended up creating that little circular pop-out part. I just basically die cut this piece in the background. Hangs off the side there, and then I glued one of the fabric flowers onto it, and then here I just used a circle punch to punch that out, and it fits in there perfectly. And this paper, the paper that I use for all 3 of these cards, is the crepe paper. Paper Hearts is what it's called, and I love, love, love it. So that is that first card, and then here is the next card. This is also the Paper Hearts paper. This yellow pleated trim is available at the Piece by Piece, and here you see the red that fabric, the fabric that Bev carries. I use that there, and this is how that works. There is a heart on the inside that just kind of shines through the little hole. Now for this heart punch here, I use the Martha Stewart. I think these are called Punch All Over the Page. So you can position this anywhere on your paper. This comes up and you can position it anywhere and punch anywhere, which is what's really nice about it. So that's what this, I put down the paper and then I punched out that heart shape. And then for the inside heart, this fabric, I use this die is called Tipsy. It's by Sizzix. It's a steel rule die. So you do need something a little bit stronger, like a steel rule die, to cut through the fabric. And I use this medium, has 3 hearts on it, and I use the medium-sized heart. So that's the second card, and that's how I achieved that look. And then this is the third card. So similar idea. I used one of the bigger flowers, this one in yellow, and I basically put down this yellow paper on my card base, and to punch this hole I actually used my Nestabilities circle die. And then this flower shape on the outside is also a Nestabilities die. So I cut that out, and then I also put separately, I put the circle die in the middle of that cutout and then just lined it up on the paper. And this banner down here is also a Nestabilities die, and I popped that up. And so this one also has the flower on the inside. So those were the 3 cards that I made with the inspiration from this particular card and these flowers. And it was fun. It was fun, and I love how one idea gets me to another idea and then another idea. So anyway, that's what I created. I hope you enjoyed and find some inspiration in some of that. And if you are inspired and you want to share what you did, please leave a video response here, or you can make a comment on my blog as well with a link to what you've created. I'd love to see it. So thank you for your time, and if you're interested in any of the fabric flowers that I've shown, you can find them over at the piecebypiece.etsy.com. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.